Okay, so today is a bold day because niggas do not have money like that. So, what I have to talk about right now is of utmost. I'm just stop bullshitting on some real shit. The Sonic movie was perfect. I don't give two. I don't even want to keep I don't want to keep cussing. I know I'm a cuss because I cuss on this channel. It's just I like to cuss, but fuck, that movie was good. It was just good. It was it was damn near perfect. All right, it had plot holes just like every other movie had, right? But this is going to be my spoiler-free review of this movie. So first things first, Sonic looked 100% like amazing. I don't even understand how they were able to do that with that character after having to go back and redesign. Like, they had already spent money doing the obvious fuck up that they did the first time around, but they still went back and spent money to make him perfect. Sorry if that was low the whole time, but it doesn't really matter. So the animation in this movie is completely. I could not find anything wrong with the animation. I couldn't find any animation errors. Call it the nostalgia, call it my fanboyism or issues, whatever you want to call it for Sonic. But I was hard pressed to find an animation mistake in this movie. You got to watch things two or three times anyway, but animation was on point. The acting also on point. The voice acting for this movie, as far as Ben Schwartz goes, he nailed it. Almost every line. You really felt the emotion that he put into Sonic, that they allowed him to put into the character when the times needed emotion. And I say that because we all, or if some of you don't already know about Sega's no crying rule for Sonic, Sonic is actually not ever allowed to cry. So when it came to those moments where Sonic needed to show emotion, he brought it up to the table. He stepped it up, and there was no complaints to be had, at least coming from my lips. Jim Carrey, that's an amazing doctor. I'm sorry. I'm losing my breath trying to just say all of this stuff because it was such a great movie. Like, I'm still shaking with excitement and adrenaline from, I can't say, but if you saw the movie, you know what I'm still shaking about. Anyway, so I gotta calm down. Jim Carrey did an amazing job as far as bringing the elements that he said he was going to bring to the character, as far as the study he put into the character's 300 IQ. Like, if you would watch the interview before the movie, he said it took him about a week and a half to get a character for the 300 IQ role of Dr. I keep wanting to say Dr. Octopus, but I'm stopping myself, right? Because I know it's Dr. Robotnik. I was raised on Sonic, y'all. I was raised on Sonic. Just give me a moment. I'm really pumped. So, sheesh. When it came to the plot holes and things like that in the movie, they existed. And I did have my questions, but those were so few and far in between the great animation and the great acting that Jim Carrey displayed. The new origin story that he himself gave Dr. Eggman. If you don't know, as far as the Eggman's origin story, then I'm not going to spoil it for you. You could either watch the interview where he explains what it is, or you can watch the movie where he says basically a comment about drinking formula when he was younger. That's about as far as I'll take that. So, yeah, I don't really want to really keep going, but I do want to keep going, but I'm trying to find a way to do it without spoiling. And I promised that I was going to be raw and organic with you guys without having to edit, so that I guess so that you guys could see more of me, and so that I could get more feedback from you guys as far as what you want me to talk about. Paramount Pictures did an amazing job with this. Like, they completely subverted my expectations as far as just making like a damn near 10 out of 10 movie. As far as I consider a 10 out of 10, like, yeah, that is being generous. It's probably like more like a 9 out of 10, because, it did have plot holes. But they just did such a good job. I was telling people when the first Sonic design came out that, well, what did you guys expect? It's Paramount. Paramount can't do shit right. That's what I was saying when people were, well, did you see I'm like, man, honestly, that's good enough for what Paramount did. It's Paramount. I don't expect much from them. And they just turned around and said, hey, bitch, guess what? Prove me the fuck wrong. If you have kids, take them to see the movie. Definitely. If you grew up on Sonic and you love the character, go see the movie. If you like Birds of Prey, go see the movie. I'm not even finna tell you. I'm not even finna bring that shit up, really. If you know about what happened with Birds of Prey fans, then you know. If you don't, just look up Birds of Prey versus Sonic. You'll find it out on Google. They'll tell you everything. As far as the Green Hill Zone, they paid respect to that. They even put in some good Green Hill Zone music at just the right time. Won't spoil when, but they put in some good Green Hill Zone stuff, some good Green Hill music things. They gave Sonic a new origin story too. The Baby Sonic thing was, it needed a little bit more screen time. But I mean, every baby character needs a little bit more screen time, right? Like Baby Yoda gets more screen time. Scooby as a puppy is coming out. Like, baby animals are just cute. It just is what it is. Like, shit. Honestly, baby mascots in general, like they doing the whole thing with fucking Boss Baby and shit. I don't even understand how that thing still lasted, but that's got its own show. But let me end this before I go too far rambling on about other things. I just wanted to let y'all know that the Sonic movie was perfect. Basically, as perfect as Paramount can give us, right? Like, shit. I guess I can't say that shit no more. Fuck. Follow me on Twitter, Aries Scarlet. Interact with me. Let me know in the comments if you like me doing these movies. Well, these videos, I'm sorry. Doing these movies, yeah, because these are fucking movies now. Take care, guys.